wisdom for proactive living. Remember, where you find yourself tomorrow is a function of the actions and decisions you take today. Life is not complex, it is only demanding.
Hello, friend. You're welcome to Wise Living Podcast. You're welcome to Wise Living, the institution of life, the place of illumination, the place of transformation, the place where you are taught, the place where you are touched. I believe that the things that you've been hearing in the past 5 weeks, if you have been putting them to work, I believe by now you have things changing in you and around you. Because they work. The principles of life always work. If properly and correctly engaged, you will have the results that you desire. So I believe that you have testimonies already. I believe that you have stories to tell. I believe that something is changing within you. I believe that something is changing in your mindset, your perception about life. And I believe that as you journey, you have a great story to tell. My name is Akin, Awolaja, and I believe that you are going to be having another tremendous time today as we continue in the series, The Principles of Life. This is going to be the 6th week, and I'm going to be sharing with you some vital, major things that will make your life attractive, that will make your life great, that will give you the quality of life that you want to have on this journey on the earth, which is very important. I believe that when you know where you are going, you know what it takes to get there, and you have made the commitment to get there, you will get there in no time. I'm going to be sharing some things with you today. The things I'm going to be sharing, I got to know them in my early 20s when I was studying the book of one of the books of the Bible, and I was studying a character called Joseph. And the Spirit of God helped me to understand many things about how the man called Joseph got the throne and the things that were working for him. And these things are still available to work for us in our present day. It's just about locating those things, utilizing those things, and you get the result. The things that you have been learning for the past 5 weeks, if you have been putting them to work, life would have been working for you. The reward is in doing. You have to understand that it's not just in knowing it, it's not just being informed. The transformation you seek is in doing. This morning, I'm going to be teaching on the keys to unlimited opportunities. The keys to unlimited opportunities. You don't become more by doing less. You only become more by doing more. Your potentials manifest into real value only when you are consciously and strategically using them. No matter your potentials, skill, your gifting, your qualification, we all need opportunities. We all need opportunities. Is what we need. Opportunity is a necessity for you to become what it is that God has designed you to be. For you to take advantage of what is around you, you need opportunities. So opportunities brings each one of us into the fulfillment of destiny. And somebody might say quickly, what does opportunity mean? In a very simple way of expressing it, opportunity simply means the chance you need to express or exhibit what you have. You need a chance to say, this is what I have, this is what I can do. You need a chance. It's just like sometimes you go for job interviews, or you see an advert in the papers, or you just came out from school and somebody's asking you, if you're going to apply for this job, you need 5 years experience. And you're like, wow, I've been studying all these years. Where will I get the 5 years experience from? But they need to give you an opportunity for you to exhibit or express yourself that you can do the job. That is what opportunity means. You know, you don't have a light on a candle, then put the candle on the bushel. No, you have to put the candle on a candlestick. And when you do that, the candle gives light to every one person in the house. The candlestick is the opportunity for the candle to give light. You don't light a candle and put it under the bushel. The same thing with a seed. You don't have a seed and just put a seed. The seed will not grow in every place. The seed will only grow in the right soil. The seed will only grow when you have a conducive environment. The seed would manifest to its full potential when it's taken care of. So that seed that you have given the opportunity to become what it has been intended to be needs opportunity for it to fully express itself. So the right soil is required. The right environment is required. The right care is required for the seed to become the fruit. And to that seed, that is an opportunity given to the seed to express itself. When you lack opportunities, you will lack chances for expression, which is very frustrating. You know you can do something, but you are not given the chance to do it, and that is very frustrating. So all of us, we need opportunity. No matter your calling, no matter your giftings, no matter your education, no matter your skill, you need opportunity. You need opportunities in life to fully express yourself. I'm going to be talking about 9 major principles in this teaching that will create the kind of opportunities you need and will bring those opportunities to you. Like you've noticed, these teachings are short, they are pungent, they are direct, and it's going to be in the same fashion. We're going to be mentioning major things that you have to still go and do some extra work. It gives you a leeway. It shows you where to take, and you have to still explore the subject. So I'm going to be talking about 9 vital keys that will help you have unlimited opportunities in life. One of the things about life is that it has various codes. You have to know those codes. You have to know how to press them. It's just like dialing a number. If you have the number, you get the person. If you have the number, you get the access. You have to have those numbers. If you want to open a vault, you need some certain keys. You need some certain codes. And when you have those codes and engage them, the vault will open. So also is with life. Life answers to you based on what you understand. Your result is traceable to your understanding. So if you understand how things work, it will work for you. And that is what I expect. If you give attention to this teaching, you do your exploration, you find out for yourself that these things work, and you start engaging them, you will start to see the result. The truth is this: my life has never been the same since I understood all this. I kept on engaging them to a point that, I do them unconsciously, and I've seen changes around me. I've seen changes within me, and the changes keeps on coming. And I know that as long as I am faithful, I'm committed to doing the right things, the changes that I desire in my world, the changes I desire around me, the changes I desire in me will always come to pass. So what are these 9 keys? I will start with the number 1 key, which is diligence. Diligence will take you to the top. Diligence is going the extra mile when others won't go the extra mile. Diligence is giving more to the things that you are doing when others won't. Diligence is pouring yourself into your task. When people begin to say, is it your father's job? Are you the owner of the company? Why are you doing this? Now, what they don't understand is that you must first walk in the field, understand how the field works before owning the field. So diligence is so important. It's work. It's putting yourself into what you are doing. It is pouring yourself, spirit, soul, and body into what you are doing. It's engaging profitably in the enterprise that you are engaged in. And this is what changes things. Men and women will start to notice you because diligence gives result. Diligence produces result. So if you want to have unlimited opportunities, one of the key that is so vital is diligence. Remember, if you are not faithful in you to have your own, God wants you to has to do with diligence. Diligence, another person, is a guarantee that you will have your own. You have to understand how it works. You have to understand what works. You have to have an understanding of the things that you need to do. And at the end of the day, these are the things that is this. The number 2 key is resourcefulness. Through things, don't just accept things the way they are. Think them through. Think the process and see what can change. See what you can add to it. Every man, every woman has the creative ability which God has installed into us. However, we have to activate them, we have to use them, we have to utilize them to make them work. So what are the things that you see? What are the things that you have? The opportunity that has been committed to you. How are you thinking things through? Can they be modified? Can they become better? It's all up to you. So if you are resourceful, you will not lack opportunities. If you are resourceful, if you are creative, if you use what you have to create what you want, if you have a different way, a different perspective to things, you will have opportunities in life. Everything that we need has been supplied. Everything that we need to make life real, to make life good, is around us. It will take resourcefulness for you to take advantage of what is around you and in you. So resourcefulness is so vital. You have to be resourceful, and resourcefulness comes through developing oneself. The day you start committing to personal development, that is the day that real life starts. Real life starts on that day. So the number one key that you need is diligence. The number two thing that you need is resourcefulness through thinking. You have to engage your mind. If you don't use your mind, there is little that you will get out of life. The number three thing is reliability. The more reliable and diligent you are, the more the opportunities are placed before you to express yourself. It is your exposure that will give you the experiences that you need in life. It is always the opportunity that will give you the exposure. The exposure will give you the experience. And the more exposed you are, the more experienced you become. Experience is a vital tool in the progress of, experiencing a success in life, experiencing greatness in life. Experience matters. Because it shows you where you have been. It shows you how you have done it in the past. It shows how it has been done. It shows the kind of result that you can achieve. And experience can change. Experience is not permanent. Experience can be upgraded from time to time. But you are not starting from ground zero. You are starting from where it works. But you need exposure. Exposure is part of the opportunity. Remember, opportunity will give you the kind of exposure that you need. And exposure will give you the kind of experience which leads to the number three thing, versatility. For you to be versatile, you have to be flexible. You have to look at things from different angles, not just one. For you to be versatile, you have to be willing to look at it from a different angle. You have to be willing to learn. You have to look at it from a different point of view and see the result that you can generate. Some people don't like change. And until we change, what we want to change will not change. So we need to become flexible. Flexible like water. Be adaptable to things. Look at things from different point of view and make relevant changes. Being flexible is what will lead you to become versatile. That means you can do many things. You have experiences in many things. You are so experienced in many things that they put you in a position things begin to work. All the experience that you have gained over the years, you will put them to work. And that is why we cannot really compare people. There was a time I read the book about, Sam Walton. And one of the things I discovered from the book was that before this man started Walmart, he had 25 years of experience under his belt. He had done something before. He had gained how it worked. So putting it to use concerning his own affairs will always work. I always say something. Whatever you can do for someone and you've done it successfully is easier or easy for you to do in your own life. So the issue of versatility is important in our journey to have opportunities in our life. The number 5 thing is a great personality. You become a people's person. If you want to have unlimited opportunities in life, and remember, opportunities means the chance. It gives you the chance to express what you have, to exhibit what you have, to exhibit what you can do, to exhibit who you are. We all need opportunities If we lack opportunities, no matter your giftings, no matter your talent, no matter your qualification, you will lack expression. And when you lack expression, you lack fulfillment. So great personality is important. You become a people's person. You become approachable. You become, reasonable. You become someone who considered many things. You become somebody who can talk to people at different levels. You can relate with people at different levels. People can understand you. You become down to earth to some people. You become an academician to some people. You become a politician. That's because you have developed yourself. There is no one that you will not be able to relate with. You have developed yourself to such a point that both character and charisma helps you to communicate with people. So becoming a great personality is important in experiencing unlimited opportunities. The number 6 things is that you have to be a contributor. You don't leave things the way you met them. You leave them in a better condition than you met them. You are always adding to life. You are a plus to everyone. You are not a liability. You are an asset of great worth. Remember, there was a story I love in the Bible. The story amazes me. There was this man called the centurion, and he came to Jesus, sent some people to Jesus, and told him, he said, "My servant is sick. Can you come to heal him?" Now, if you look at that story, it's not his son, it's not his wife, it's not the member of the family. It was a servant that was sick. Now, this man was so concerned about the servant that he had to send people to Jesus for them to heal him. Now, this is how valuable this servant was to this centurion. I believe he was valuable in the family, he was valuable in the business, he was valuable around. He was a valuable servant. So if it takes for the centurion to meet Jesus, for this person to be healed, he would do it. This is what happens when you are a contributor. This is what happens when you are a contributor. You become valuable. You become a valuable person. And one of the things that we have to understand is that you are a plus to everyone. You become an asset. The number 7 thing I'm going to be talking about is care. When you care, it shows. When things bothers you, it shows. It takes you to another level of exploration. It takes you to another level of expansion. It takes you to another level of expressing yourself when you care. You don't just accept things the way they are. You don't just settle with things the way people have said this is the way it is. You go the extra mile to make it better. I remember the story of a man in the Bible called Nehemiah. Nehemiah was in the king's palace. Nehemiah was taken care of. He had access to food. He had access to shelter. He had access to protection. He was living well. Yet this man was concerned. He was bothered about the walls of Jerusalem when they fell. And he was concerned about the state of people, how they were living. He was so bothered that he wanted to do something about it. He did something about it. God favored him. He had the materials, the resources, had favor with men. And in 52 weeks, the wall was restored. It was back to his former glory. One of the things that has changed our world today is the care for humanity. A lot of things have happened in the past 50, 60 years. A lot of technology has taken place. A lot of development has taken place. And this is because people care. Not because of just profit. People care. They have made life better. Like I always say jokingly, the materials that have been used to make aircraft, computers, cars today, roads, buildings, they were available in the time of Adam. They were available in the time of Jesus. But the development and the mindset of people had not caught up to what we have right now. So as long as we keep on caring, life will keep on getting better. As long as we keep on caring, life will keep on getting better. And it takes responsibility to care. I said that, care means taking responsibility, and taking responsibility means care as well. They go hand in hand. If you care, it will show. It will show in the way you do things. It will show in the way you coordinate things. The story of David comes to mind as well. David was a shepherd boy looking after his father's sheep, yet a lion came. He risked his life to fight the lion and save the sheep. A bear came, he did something, and I believe God The Almighty would have thought within himself, if this chap can do these things for animals, how much more human beings? So David left the sheepfold to the palace. This is what happens when you care. Opportunities begins to look out for you. It matters. If you can do these things, if you can commit to these things, you will see opportunities looking out for you. Start to care about things. Start to care about people. Start to care about situation. You will develop a personality that cares. You will develop a personality that reaches out to people. Remember, it takes responsibility to come to this stage. The number 8 thing we're going to discuss is discipline. Discipline means to be content. Discipline means that you don't have to say anything about your lifestyle because it is seen by all, it is known by all, it is traceable by all. People know where you stand in the issues of life. They know your stand in the affairs of life. Discipline is being content. Discipline is doing what you are supposed to do when you are supposed to do. Discipline is making conscious effort in the activities of life. Discipline is pouring yourself into something and staying with it. Discipline has a lot to do with the beefing up of your character, of your personality. You need discipline. When you are disciplined, things work for you. Your fruit are always traceable to you. You don't need to announce it to anyone. A disciplined person would achieve more in life than a talented person. A disciplined person will get more done on time than somebody who is just going everywhere. So discipline is a major requirement in having opportunities come your way. The number 9 thing is trust and honesty. You are honestly sincere about life and the issues that relates to life. You have worked on yourself so much, worked on your character so much that is worthy of emulation. You are an asset. People know that when you talk, you're saying the truth. Even when you are wrong, you are sincere about it. You let people know that this is what happened. You are genuine. They can sense sincerity in your words. They can sense sincerity in your actions. They know you are a man and a woman who is honest. And these are the things that brings opportunity your way. Nobody wants to deal with a fraudster. Nobody wants to deal with somebody who is an hypocrite. Nobody wants to deal with somebody who is not straight. When you engage all these 9 keys, you have a story to tell. One of the things I want to say in closing this teaching is that all these 9 things work together, and what they do is produce a faithful man, a faithful woman. Faithfulness is the beginning of fruitfulness. Faithfulness is the beginning of expansion. The thing about faithfulness is that when you are faithful, you don't lack opportunities. It makes you a man and a woman that attracts opportunities. You become someone that doors open to. You become someone that anywhere you go, anywhere you find yourself, things will work for you because of who you are, because of who you have developed yourself to be. Remember, when you are faithful, much is committed into your hands. Remember, when you are faithful, fruitfulness becomes your identity. Remember, when you are faithful, you don't lack opportunities. One of the vital things that this 9 keys does is that it brings both God and man to where you are. God is looking for faithful men and women. Men are looking for faithful men and women. So it gives you the opportunity for you to express and exhibit what you have. You know, one of the things I want to say is this. When you become faithful by putting all these 9 things to work, you find yourself in a position of leadership wherever you find yourself. Wherever you get to in life, whatever position, whatever place, whatever location, whatever enterprise you find yourself, you will always be in leadership. Because these 9 things are major and they take you from wherever you are to leadership. You will always find yourself in leadership. It's something that I've seen over the years, it's something I've read over the years, it's something I've experienced in my own personal life, and I know that it will happen if you do exactly the same thing. The principles of life don't discriminate. They are for everyone. They will take you to the top if you know how to use them. If you commit yourself in doing them and engaging them, you will have the same result. I must say this: if you are lazy to be practically and positively involved in your life and affairs, life will be difficult. But if you are ready to do it right, you will only experience right things. So the ball is in your court. It depends on what you want to experience in life. If you want opportunities, engage these 9 keys. They will work for you and bring you to unlimited opportunities that you need in life to express yourself. Friend, your position may be taken from you. Your possession may be taken from you. Things may be taken from you, but one thing that cannot be taken from you is your personality, which is mostly responsible for the opportunities. No matter what is taken from you, your personality will give you the opportunities to get every single thing back and more. So you have what it takes to create unlimited opportunities. I believe that the things that you have had today, if you will put them to work, they will work for you. If you put them to work, you will see the result. I want to thank you for giving me time to be a blessing to you. Like I've always said, please share these things with people that matter, the people that you think that, they need it. We can all fly at the same time without crashing in the air. The principles of life are for everyone. God, in his wisdom, has created enough space for everyone to fly. He has created enough space for everyone to be on the top. So that there is, you being on the top does not disturb me, neither my being on the top disturb you. We can all be on the top together. So share it with someone that you know needs it. And you can always tell somebody, teach somebody about these things. They are available to all. I must say that everything that we need is available. Everything that we need is available. It's just a matter of discovering them. It's a matter of utilizing them. It's a matter of taking advantage of them. And I believe that you will do this. Once again, I want to thank you for your time. Have a great week, and God bless you.
We believe you've enjoyed listening to this life-transforming, insightful teaching. For more information, to purchase any of our resource materials, log on to www.wiseliving.org.uk. Send us an email at info@wiseliving.org.uk or call us on 0794 7416 044 or 0797 040 9757 or write to us at Wise Living, PO Box 936, Dagenham, Essex, RM9 9JL, United Kingdom. Wise Living, changing your world and the world by today.